When I tell people I can teach a grammar lesson in just 10 minutes a day, the question we get most is, oh my goodness, how? You guys have loved seeing our grammar routine, and I wanted to share some extra tips and tricks with you for that Monday mini lesson. The idea of building your instruction around just a 10-minute chunk of time in your grammar routine can be really daunting for those of us that are very, very talkative. That's why I wanted to share with you what my Monday mini lesson looks like when I'm launching verbs in my grammar instruction. The biggest thing you need to remember with that Monday mini lesson is that you're not teaching everything there is to know about verbs. Not verb tenses, not subject-verb agreement, don't even bring up the word irregular. We're just teaching what a verb is. This is one of the very first grammar lessons I do at the beginning of the school year because it's such a key piece to every sentence your students are going to interact with this school year. So to start us off, I want to make sure my students just have a strong, student-friendly definition of what a verb is. After discussing with students, I then want to build that engagement and have them whisper with a partner. This is going to have everyone involved and engaged in that 10-minute lesson. Building off of that student-friendly definition, I then want to start giving my students examples of what verbs are and how they could look in the sentences that we're going to come across. I love making sure students are seeing verbs in different tenses because they're not always going to be in the present tense, but they don't need to know that yet. They just need to know that these examples are verbs. They're actions that we can use in a sentence. And then I'm going to ask students to help me add to this list. Another key piece to that Monday mini lesson is quick, easy practice for your students with the skill you're focusing on. I love the use of a partner here because they can really support each other during this quick practice in that mini lesson. Another thing to think about is the use of the word action and verb interchangeably in your lesson because technically they both are doing the same thing for us in our sentences. Verbs are action words, actions are whatever the noun is doing in the sentence. We want our students to become really comfortable with using both of those when we're talking about grammar when it comes to verbs. I love this final activity in my Monday mini lesson because it has students, again, engaged. It's all about the engagement. That's where the magic happens in that mini lesson. A great tip for this is to have students come with a whiteboard ready to go for your mini lesson. If you don't use whiteboards in your classroom, students can be sending you answers on their iPads. You can even have index cards ready to go for your students. Sticky notes, something really easy to make sure you're not losing time, but students are still getting great practice with your skill of verbs. See, 10 minutes doesn't sound that bad when this is all you're focusing on. When we take out all of the pieces of grammar and choose to just focus on one skill at a time, makes it really easy to fit it into those tight little places in our day. I have found that teaching grammar in this mini lesson style has been so much more productive for my students, and they're really able to apply these skills as opposed to the random grammar lessons I was doing during my writer's workshop. This routine has truly made a difference, and it all starts with that Monday mini lesson. If you are looking for this Monday mini lesson PowerPoint, it is part of our grammar bundles. We have 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade bundles with everything you need to teach grammar in just 10 minutes a day, including the Monday PowerPoints made and ready to go for use in your classroom. I'm gonna have these linked up in the cards and down in the description box for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments what other grammar help are you looking for. Are you struggling to teach apostrophes to your students? The idea of punctuating addresses giving you a headache? Let me know. I would love to help. If you aren't already, please hit that subscribe button. We put out new content here every single week, and I would love to have you join us here on YouTube. And last but not least, hope you have a not so wimpy day. Bye.